My next one's from Gregory Shepard. Subject is TNA 2003. Randomly watched an episode of TNA from 2003 and have no clue what just went on. Over the span of one episode, I think at least 3 people were perpetrated to be in charge: Cyric, Eric Watson, Russo. Not to mention Roddy Piper, who'd been recently relieved of power, and Dusty Rhodes, who could just show up and book himself against the champion. Glenn threw a no-look unprotected chair shot in a 6-man tag match against Conan, Ron Killings, and Road Dogg to retain the tag team championship. Is it even being defended in a 6-man? Russo was dressed like Bruce Springsteen. He was taking away too much screen time. It could have been a much fun match between Dusty and AJ. He even booked himself in a tag match with AJ versus Dusty and Jarrett. Ex-NWA or WCW champions, no less. And the show ended with Raven and CM Punk being hung from the entrance after a 6-way dog collar match against Shane Douglas and 2 job guys. My question is, how is anyone supposed to take your mainly discussed critiques on the current business seriously when you have shows like this on your creative resume? Thanks for the entertaining podcast nonetheless. Well, bro, if you watch that show, there's probably tons of heat on it.
Show sounds awesome.
Okay, like
What's he talking about?
all the shows from all the Impact, the NWA TNA days, the 2003 shows, there was tons of heat. Like we would do things like, let me give you a perfect example. There's a match. There's a clip, and maybe Joel, we can put this up on the Patreon. Okay, it's the week after I wrestled AJ. I was becoming the leader of the group. Me and David Young are outside the arena, waiting for our crew to show up. The show's already started. So Sonny and all the guys come in. They're all cocky and everything, and they're being all cocky. And I slap Sonny in the face, right, and tell these guys, "What the you guys doing? You guys got a show to do. Let's get inside." Like I'm chastising them, right? So they all go in. Out of nowhere, AJ and D'Lo bust the interview and start beating us up out back. It's a tag match. They take us down, throw us in the ring. We have a match. Okay, they're about to go over. All right, and Sonny and David Young hit the ring. Okay, or Triple X hit the ring. Daniels and Daniels and
Skipper and Low-Key.
Skipper hit the ring, right, on AJ and D'Lo, and boom, they started beating down. A match for later, or like next week, is supposed to be Red and Jerry Lynn are supposed to be taking on Triple X. Red and Jerry Lynn hit the ring and start bouncing Daniels and AJ and Skipper, and they're shining. They're good, like a good hit in the ring, boom, 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 whatever. Then, so you think the heels are like, you'll run the babyfaces, the babyface gonna run the heels off. So then Sonny and David Young and Desire come down, and bro, they lay out all the baby faces and stand up with us on the heels on top of of all the heels of all the baby faces just lying down. And it's like, bro, if you think that's like it created a lot of pops. There was heat pop, and then it was heat. And it's like, that's, I mean, I don't know. It's like these people like watch shows, like they watch shows back then, and like I don't know.
I just want to say real quick that I've been watching some TNA from 2002, 2003 on their app. And the shows are a little busy, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of characters doing different stuff, and there's good wrestling. There's good high spot matches. There's good hardcore shit, Raven involved. And I think that for some reason, that company, people wanted it to fail and do shit. But I think looking back on it, when people watch cards from 2002, 2003...
It's more entertaining than people give it credit for.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it looks better now.
For some reason, Impact's always had that stench. Because let me tell you, bro, the last 2 years on Impact, they were doing great angles, great storylines, funny shit, and they never get any respect.
Yeah,